Moment of silence, guys.
Can we get a moment of silence? The queen has died. The queen has died. Well, I wish I had something to pour out for her.
I'm sorry.
But I don't.
Genovia. Because I don't know God Save the Queen. You know they're
I'm just
changing
gonna have
it
that
now. That they're
lit.
changing their anthem to God Save the King.
Really?
Yeah, because now they have a king. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know they did that.
I didn't know they did that either. But you know what? I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care about any of that. And that may be controversial. Actually, I know that that's controversial. But here's the thing. What the fuck do they do? Like, I'm serious. Does anyone know what they do?
No.
And
Actually,
this is
I don't. Aren't they
You
just
don't?
like rich as fuck?
I mean, yeah. But I think what's fucked up kind of is like they are rich and stuff because of like the taxpayers. Like I think some of the taxpayer money goes towards
Yeah.
the monarchy.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was a really nice lady. And I'm not taking away from a human being's death at all. But
Crickets.
you know, I'm not really for that monarchy shit, you know? We threw tea in the fucking ocean for a reason, you know?
Yeah. I actually don't know. I'm not
You
really
don't
good
know?
with history.
Okay.
I know that happened. I don't know what the fuck for.
All right.
I'm sure
Well,
I learned sometime. Episode 3. Woo.
Episode 3.
Welcome. I forgot to introduce episode 3.
Guys,
wait. Sorry. I was going to
go
say,
ahead.
you made a really good point. On our way from Austin, how the Kardashians are technically.
So, yes. So
Yeah.
like, first of all, someone needs to explain to me what they do, right?
Right.
And if most of the thing is like, well, they're popular, they're rich. Well, fuck, dude. The
It's a big
Kardashians
family.
is a big family. The
Big family.
Kardashians could be our
America's
monarchy.
monarchy.
I mean,
They kind of are.
and you know what's crazy too is like, I don't think the Queen had sex with Ray J and filmed it on camera.
No, I don't think she did either. No.
So that's something Kim K has.
That's our queen right there.
That's our queen.
That's
okay?
our queen.
And apparently there's 3 of them bitches. There's 3 sex tapes. What do you think about that? Do you think that that's true? Do you think
like
that the devil
with
works
Ray J?
hard, but Kris Jenner works harder?
Oh, 100% Kris Jenner works harder.
So guys, apparently there's 3 sex tapes.
Wait, with Ray J?
With Ray J. Kris Jenner had them film 3, which is, I don't know what's...
Kris Jenner had them film?
Yeah. I don't know what's worse. A mom, like, making her daughter do sex tapes that she knows she's going to release to the public, or... Well, no, that's pretty much the worst thing.
I was about to say that.
That's pretty bad.
Yes.
You know, or that they made us kind of like believe that all of that was like an accident.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know when that happened, like 2006, 7, 8, I don't know. Early 2000s for sure. But it's like her brain, Kris Jenner's brain is just so advanced. She's the greatest manager
She quite literally is.
in the world. Like honestly, because that really
She's
kicked
the
off
queen,
everything.
Not Kim.
Yeah.
Kris is the queen.
Well, no, but Chris's whole thing started during the 90s.
Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s with
Yeah.
like OJ and stuff.
Yeah.
So that kind of, you know, because she was already part of that like Hollywood elite kind of group and stuff. But yeah, the Queen never released a sex tape.
Our queen did, though.
But our Queen did.
Slay.
So
Right. Go Kim K.
I'm just going to... The Queen didn't have Skims. The Queen didn't marry a multi-Grammy Award-winning artist named Kanye. She didn't.
Nope.
What's the king's name?
What king?
Her husband?
Oh.
Charles?
Charles.
Is it Charles? Oh, he's dead? So who's that?
Oh, is it Philip?
Oh, that's her first son? Dude, he's old as fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, that's the weird thing about monarchies is like people are waiting for like
We should do
their
reporting
parents.
live. The king died.
I know, Jesus.
Sorry.
Wait, who? Okay, no. The one that died that looked like he had the suds was her husband.
Yes. Oh
my
yeah,
god,
I
that guy.
remember him.
Dude, that fucking guy looked bad.
He was gone before he was gone. Let's be real.
If I was him, I would have wanted to go. But honestly, like the queen died. How old was she? 96.
I think so.
I don't want to live till 96.
I don't either.
Give me 70, 80. Not even 80. 80. Give me about 80. But 96? Fuck that.
I don't know.
I guess I would want to live till 96 if I was the queen, if I had as much money as her. But I'm Mexican. So no, they're always going to put me like in the back room and shit. Like they always put the grandpa and the grandma, abuelo is in the back,
Yeah. They always live with you.
They always live with the family, but they're always in the back room.
Yeah.
So, the queen, if I had that money, I'd want to live till like 120.
Yeah.
But anyways, the queen died.
Queen.
So, again, not taking away from a human being's death, but
shrugs.
I don't know. And that's honestly really controversial. It's been a weird week. Originally, the queen happened, so that's why we're talking about it. But that Jeanette McCurdy stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's
I like
sad.
many. It's really sad.
So sad.
I like many was a huge fan of the show iCarly. Like Random dancing. Honestly, that show is probably part of the reason why I am interested in doing any of this podcasting YouTube stuff. It's like iCarly was a famous YouTuber before YouTube basically was popping off.
Yeah.
So like imagine how many kids were inspired by just like that show to be content creators, because now we have like TikTok content creators, people are still on YouTube creating. I remember Vine was a thing, and the whole content creation idea really kind of stemmed from that,
Yeah.
being able to do something like that on your own and just put it out there on the internet. And that show was a lot of fun. It looked like they were having a lot of fun, right? So to find out that Jeanette McCurdy was dealing with all of this while shooting that show is just
at such a young age too.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Jeanette McCurdy is now a #1 New York Times bestseller. She wrote a book and published it called I'm Glad My Mom Died, which is a crazy title.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most clickbaity title.
Yeah, which like if I were to see that on the shelf and I would not know the author, I would pick it up. Like just the title itself grabs
The title
you.
is so attention grabbing.
Yeah.
And in the book, she details her time at Nickelodeon, but also just her life during that period. And her mom was god awful to her. And honestly, that kind of speaks on child actors in general.
Yeah.
Because the child doesn't necessarily like decide that they want to do that. I mean, I'm sure maybe some of them like they talk to their parents about it, and their parents honestly do nothing less but like coerce them into doing it, because obviously they can sugarcoat what the whole idea of being a star is at such a young age. But I don't think a lot of kids are actually thinking about everything that comes with being a child actor.
Yeah.
And Jeanette McCurdy was basically coerced by her mother into child stardom.
Yeah.
And she was the main breadwinner of the family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I almost feel bad because I thought she felt like she had to, you know? Like, she read that email. Do you remember that Red Table Talk? She was at Red Table Talk.
Yeah.
And she read an email from her mom.
Yeah.
And her mom was just, like, going in on her, like, this, and that. And then, like, P.S., our fridge is broken, send money.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if I could find the email.
yeah. Because imagine receiving an email like that from your mom. I don't know. I just...
Honestly, who the... well, no, never mind.
What?
Well, I was just going to say, why is her mom sending an email to her daughter? Like, has your mom ever communicated something in email to you?
No.
That's so, like, not... That's so, like, impersonal.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't even know the term.
There's, like, no connection.
There's, like, no connection. It's, like, not even a text, not even a call.
That's what you do, like, for work. Like, best ice or whatever. Like, what did it say?
Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to read this. And I just want to throw out, like, a little trigger warning just in case I... there's some stuff in here that her mom says to her that might be triggering to some. So I just want to throw out that trigger warning. So Jeanette McCurdy's mom emailed Jeanette McCurdy stating the following. I am so disappointed in you. You used to be my perfect little angel, but now you are nothing more than a little slut, a floozy, all used up, and to think you wasted it on that hideous ogre of a man. She then went on to call her a liar, conniving, evil, and shamed her for looking pudgier because she was eating her guilt.
Like, what the fuck?
And then the email then ends with some gross kind of sexual imagery, so warning. But her mom says, thinking of you with his ding-dong inside of you makes me sick. Sick, you ugly monster. Her mom also claimed that her other children joined in on disowning her. And then at the very bottom, she says, P.S. Send money for a new fridge. Ours broke. So.
Like, as if those punches weren't already hard enough. Let me just add this fucking...
Yeah, it's like, you fucking miserable, slimy, gross, vile, evil, narcissist, human being. Can you send money for a new fridge? Because I need... Ours broke.
Oh, the way that's actually just triggering me right now.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. What category would you think like her mom would fall under? Like a strictness to like lenient scale, just based off
like strict, or what do you mean?
I guess that like there's like helicopter parents and whatnot. Like her mom wasn't. Was she technically like? Would you say so?
No, I think her mom. And this is. Just I have knowledge on psychology and stuff. This is just based off of the limited knowledge that I have, but I think her mom exhibits behavior, like narcissistic behavior.
Yeah.
Also, I think possibly her mom was living through her. I also think that her mom saw an opportunity for her to do less, because her daughter was doing more. And honestly, if I had a kid that was a child star, I wouldn't quit my job. I wouldn't have my wife quit my job or quit her job.
Yeah.
I would continue working like normal, because I'm not going to sit there and rely on my kid, being the breadwinner of the household. And I think that's what her mom did. And what did you want to say? Hold on here. Let me give you the mic. Give her the mic, because no one can hear you. But what?
I didn't really want
Well,
if they're a minor, I think at least one parent or guardian has to be with them on set, which would require you to probably not be at work. Not to say that Ivy, stop it. Not to say that one parent couldn't still be working, but another one would probably need to be there with.
I don't think her dad was in the picture.
Well, then that's maybe why she.
Yeah,
didn't work.
but there's a difference between doing that and then there's a difference
solely relying on them.
Yeah, no, but there's
I
a
don't
difference
agree
between
with that.
no, there's a difference between doing that and then having that be the reason. Like, oh well, I guess I can't work.
Yeah, no,
You know,
that she.
it's like
her mom seemed to have done it in like a manipulative way, which obviously is a no-no. But I was just throwing that 2 cents out there really quick. You can have your mic back.
Great input.
I think that there's definitely some like personality disorder behaviors there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well,
There's also like something wrong. Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of triggered, but it's I don't know, like do you are you familiar with the idea, or I guess the thought process, or okay, you've probably never heard this in your life, but have you heard of when a parent says like I birthed you, like I could take you out if I wanted to?
No.
Or like if you're asking for something and they'd be like, I give you a roof over your head and food on the table. Like you don't need much more than that.
My parents, like, it's been said to me like that, but when it needed to be. Like when I'm like.
When did it need to be?
Like when I think. This was especially a lot in high school. I just kind of like felt like I could do what I wanted. And obviously I couldn't.
I can't imagine you.
No, my
painting
senior
yourself.
year of high school, I needed to be roped in, low key.
Really?
Yeah.
You were bad?
I wasn't bad. My parentals had a hard time just getting to me. Not getting to me, but like, I didn't go off and do anything bad. I just felt like I didn't need to listen. And I know it's actually really bad.
I can't imagine the way that she's saying.
No, if you ask my parents, they'll be like, oh, they always bring it up, especially to my sisters. I'm always used as an example of like what not to do. But
I cannot believe this.
I know.
This is news to me, guys.
Yeah, it was.
She's a goddamn angel.
No, oh my God. At one point, like, my parents would always, they were really strict growing up, but like the older I got, the more lenient they got. And yeah, and like one time, this is senior year in high school, I asked to go out, and like the one time they say no, I'm like, this is not right. And they were like, no, you can't go out. I was like, okay, well, my ride's here, so. And I walk out the door and I leave. And they didn't know how to react.
That reminds me of my brother, Loki. Like my little brother, he does that.
I do regret it.
He's a good dude, but like he does that.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I don't know how I would handle that as a parent either, because it's like,
but
what do you do?
Yeah.
What did they do?
Yeah. When I did that,
Yeah.
I mean, they were like shocked, and I think I did get punished for like a couple weeks, like as in like don't go anywhere. And
Yeah, like I feel like the answer is, okay, you want to go out? Go out.
mm-hmm.
When you come back, you will be facing the consequences.
Yeah.
So go and have your fun.
Yeah.
But just know that that's the last time you're going to be having fun like that in a while.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's almost a good way to parent.
Yeah, but it was never like, I give you a roof over your head, this and this and that, in a manipulative way. It was always like, if I would, their parents are letting them do this, we're like, okay, well, you know, like, what more do you know what I'm saying? Like, they never used it as a like ploy to try and like get to me, I guess.
Oh, well. You're alone on that one, but because I've had a very different experience, but I won't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of like helicopter parents, like, because I don't know if Jeanette McCurdy's mom was necessarily a helicopter parent. You know, I don't know. Like, well, I don't know if it's necessarily helicopter parenting as much as it is just control, just having control.
Yeah.
Oh, so like a helicopter parent is like a parent that's just
Constantly hovering.
yeah, constantly hovering. So it's basically like it's almost seems like they're scared of their kid getting hurt, and they're thinking of every possible bad scenario. They don't want them to fail. They don't want them to get hurt. So they're constantly hovering and almost micromanaging.
Mm-hmm. They like make all their choices for them, like quite literally just hover to the point of
that is so
suffocation.
That is so, you know, and I've experienced that, not personally, but I've seen it, and it's I can see how that's detrimental to their growth as a preteen leading into a teenager,
all the
and
way
then
up to
leading
adulthood.
up to adulthood.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately I think that could go one of two ways. The child will rebel and eventually find their own path, but it'll take them a lot longer too because of all their restrictions, you know. Or the child will then become so sheltered and so scared of the world that their life is severely affected.
Yeah.
They don't want to try new restaurants. They don't want to travel. They are scared to do numerous amounts of things. I think that's very, very dangerous. So it's literally goes one of those two ways. None of those ways are positive. They're always going to be negative. And I don't think there's a positive in helicopter parenting at all. Like that's very detrimental to a child's growth.
I wonder how one becomes like when they feel the need to just.
I think honestly maybe what it is a parent feels as though maybe their parents failed in certain areas, and so they try to not do what their parents didn't do, so they maybe try to overdo it a little bit, which in turn makes the kid really dependent on them for everything. You know, it's like one thing that my parents did, they saw, I guess, that I was like a shy kid or whatever. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe this was just something that they just didn't want. But, and I don't know if they did this to you, your parents did this to you, but like they would make me go get my refills. So like if we were like at Chick-fil-A or something and I wanted a refill, I would be like, Mom, I want a refill. And they were like, go to the front, go right there and like go get a refill. And like I was for some reason very scared.
Yeah.
Like
no, I literally quite.
Like I remember being really fucking scared to just go up there and ask for a refill. And they made me do that. And I think because of little things like that, I became more comfortable with, I guess like more comfortable in social settings.
Yeah.
You know, but there's helicopter parenting and then there's parents who don't do shit.
Yeah.
So
like quite literally the exact opposite.
Yeah. And I just want to say, the other day we went to go watch the new Spider-Man, the extended cut. And I was very excited because I loved, I saw Spider-Man No Way Home on opening day, the Thursday, not the Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday night. And then when I heard that they were releasing an extended cut with even more scenes with the Spider-Man, I was like, dude, fuck yes. I was like really, really excited, right? So we sit down and I'm sitting there and I'm like, let's go, right? So
like your popcorn.
have my popcorn, have my drink, have my candy. I'm not going to lie, guys. We snuggled in some treats. We went to the dollar store before and snuggled in some treats.
I can't wait to use this to incriminate you.
Okay. So we went to the dollar store, snuggled in some treats, and had everything ready to go, right? So I'm sitting there, the movie's starting, it's going good. And these motherfuckers keep kicking my seat. And I'm like turning around. I'm like, okay, and I can't really see. And then Jackie's sitting here, and they're fucking kicking her seat, and she goes like, Jackie doesn't give a fuck. She goes like, she goes like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, they're kicking my seat. And I'm like, and then they started kicking Ash's seat right here. And Ash just was like, Just like, and then I turned around, or I had to go to get a refill or go to the restroom or something.
Yeah.
And when I got up, I turned, and there were, I shit you not, dude, there were like 15 to 20 kids in the back 2 rows. And they weren't just kicking my seat. They were being loud as fuck. When they would go to the restroom, they would run down the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
Like, and it seemed like it was happening every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so when I got up, I saw there was like 15, 20 kids. And there was one mom. One mom. You want to guess what race she was?
No.
Come on.
Why does the race
Because
matter?
it matters.
Why does it matter?
Because it matters.
Was she white?
Yeah, she was
Oh.
white. She was white. But listen,
my
I say
God.
that because a black mom, a Mexican mom would not fucking put themselves in a situation where there was one parent watching 15 to 20 kids. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. If anyone asked me to do that, I say
Was
fuck
it
you.
like
Have a good day. Move on.
a birthday?
I don't know what it was,
Little
but it
Hannah?
was one mom, 15 to 20 kids in the back 2 rows.
Yeah.
They were being loud, kicking seats, stomping,
What was
talking, and then oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This really pisses me off. And it's something that is normal in a normal setting, but it really fucking pissed me off when this happened.
she in the theater?
In the theater.
Okay.
People would sneeze and they would be like, "Bless you." Yeah. I'm just like, you don't say that in the theater. You don't say that. You say that in real life, but like when you're in the movie theater and someone sneezes, you don't say bless you. And if you're gonna say bless you, you don't fucking say bless you like bless you.
Yeah. What was the mom doing in all
On the
this?
phone. She was on her phone.
Oh.
So that's the other thing that pissed me off is she was on her phone in the very back row, which is not as bad because she's in the very back. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's not really bothering anybody. But she was just on her phone and like not telling the kids anything. And I was like, dude, you're like severely fucking up the movie for me. It got to a point, and I don't do this. It got to a point where I had to go down. I went to the manager and I was like, hey, listen, dude, I never do this, but I'm in, watching Spider-Man, and these people are yelling. They're aggressively saying bless you. They're kicking my seat like nonstop.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, how many are in your party? And I should have said like 5, but I said 3. And he gave me free movie tickets. So that was cool.
Slay.
And you know what? It kind of made me thought like maybe complain. Like maybe
Sometimes.
like maybe complain sometimes. Like be a Karen sometimes. Because you get free shit. So it's like sometimes I don't want to do it, but sometimes I'll be at a restaurant and they take 45 minutes to bring out my food. And when they bring it out, it's cold. I can't not say anything.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I'm never the person
they
to say
comp the meal.
anything.
No, dude, I never was
I've
too.
never-
But then at the same time, it's like I'm never gonna. I feel like I'm never gonna be a Karen because Karens are like always unreasonable. Like if your shit's reasonable, and I wasn't gonna go talk to the manager,
Yeah.
but they kept kicking my seat,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna fucking get up and walk out of this bitch.
Yeah.
But I paid for those seats, And nowadays movie tickets are expensive, so like fuck that.
Yeah.
And he gave me free tickets, but like, yeah, be a Karen sometimes. Complain.
Mm-hmm.
You get free shit sometimes. So as long as it's reasonable, then you're not as Karen, even though you're gonna feel like a Karen, but you're not gonna be a Karen because you're in the right.
Yeah. Did you sit there and finish like the movie and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it was not the greatest experience simply because of that. Like it
Yeah.
honestly ruined the movie.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of crazy how like anything can ruin a movie. Like if the popcorn's bad, or you spill your drink, or whatever.
The seats
like,
are off.
or the seats are
Oh my
off, or
God.
someone's loud, or someone's, I don't know. It's like that can, no matter what the quality of the movie is, no matter what the quality of the writing, the acting, whatever, that can ultimately ruin the movie for you.
Yeah.
Like that's really strange.
The best time to see a movie is either the very last showing or the very first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that like with my whole
We went to go
chest.
see Bullet Train, and there was like really no one in there. It was kind of
Well,
nice.
that's because the movie's been out for like a month already.
Yeah. It was kind of nice though.
It was fun. It was fine.
I love Bullet Train.
It wasn't the best movie I've seen all year.
Okay.
That was Everything Everywhere. That was the best movie I've seen all year.
Was it the funnest movie you've seen all year?
Probably.
Okay, cool. That's what I said. I said it was the funnest movie I've seen all year. So.
Bullet Train?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I really liked that movie.
It was a good movie. It was entertaining.
They had Bad Bunny in it.
Laughed a couple times.
Yeah. I was really concerned that because whenever Bad Bunny was announced to be in it, I was really concerned that they were going to have him do like Bad Bunny shit.
Like he walked in the train like Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, like he walks in the scene is like, and his song starts playing as he's walking in, and then he's like, yo, 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 or whatever the fuck he does.
His little hiccup. So cute.
Dude, someone scared him one time, and he was like, oh, we should keep that.
Really? In
Like,
the song?
no. Like, I bet he was rapping, and someone scared him. He was like,
oh.
And then he was like, oh, let's keep that shit. And then he just kept like doing it.
It's his signature.
Yeah, but I was worried because like, obviously what happened with Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk.
I don't know what happened with Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk.
She was in She-Hulk for like.
But was she in She-Hulk as Megan?
Yes.
Okay, then why is that?
Because it's really fucking annoying because they're like, oh, we'll get Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, can you twerk? Oh, can you say ah? Oh, can you just be classic Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
And that's like really annoying, you know? Oh my God. Otis is such a fucking attention whore. He wants to be a part of this podcast so bad.
He's like, oh, I just have to say this one thing, guys, please.
Otis wants to add his input.
Earlier, I'm so glad I wasn't recording. Ivy said some controversial stuff.
She did?
Yeah. I put the mic up to her and she just kind of said
like
something.
about gay people? Or what was it about?
I don't know if I should like say it. I just don't want to cancel her. She's just a dog, you know? Like, Ivy, do you want to repeat it?
Ivy, say something. Otis, say something, buddy.
Can you hear the little sniffles? That's so cute.
You know, son, I wouldn't repeat that.
Yeah.
Or I might have to cut that out because I don't want him to get canceled. But no, back to the Jeanette McCurdy thing.
Yeah.
That was going on, right?
Yeah.
So Jeanette McCurdy was dealing with that, but she was also fucking dealing with the disgusting, vile, human pile of shit that is Dan Schneider.
I've heard so much about this dude.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Dan Schneider is one of the Dad Schneider, Jesus. Dan Schneider is one of the creators. I mean, he's the creator of all that, the Amanda Show.
Basically every hit Nickelodeon show.
Zoe
101.
Zoe 101.
iCarly.
Drake and Josh.
Jesus, this guy has a fucking resume.
I don't know what else, but he was like the prime creator for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And
Victorious.
And he has been. Some stuff has come out about him in particular that is just really disgusting.
Yeah. Like what?
Like the whole foot thing. And I thought that was like funny as a kid, but then growing up I'm like, that's really weird.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the actors were like young.
Yeah, they were all little kids. Yeah. And this dude's over here like having them show their feet, put their feet in their mouth and shit, and there was some stuff that came out in the book, in Jeanette's book, that talked about how he made her be in like a bikini and stuff and gave her alcohol, I think.
Wait, really?
I think, or like tried to give her alcohol or something like that. Weird, man. And then there was she talked about how Nickelodeon, like the company,
hush money.
Yeah, they tried to give her like $300,000 and it wasn't like, oh hey, this is hush money. I mean, it was, but that's not how they presented it. They presented it as like a, hey, you know, this is just a little like you know, like severance.
Yeah.
And with this severance, you know, you're not allowed to talk about like any of your experiences here at the network.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's hush money. And she talks about how she was gonna take it because, I mean, $300,000, that's good money. You know, there's so much she could have done with that, and she ultimately decided not to.
Mm-hmm.
And which is good because now here we are, knowing what we know. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot that came out about it. There was a lot of people involved in producing for Nickelodeon that ended up being like child sex traffickers,
Jesus, I didn't know
pedophiles,
that.
stuff like that. Yeah, and it's just they were all linked to Dan Schneider at one point.
Yeah.
And so
what did Daniella Monet, is that her name?
Yeah, from Victorious.
Yeah. What did I know she came out and said something too. Was she just like in agreement with like Jeanette McCurdy, or
I think she was supporting Jeanette McCurdy, but I think she had some experiences of her own that was with that she's probably never talked about. And I forget who. No, I think it was Demi Lovato. Otis, you can't be part of the podcast, buddy. You can't.
He has so much to say though.
I know you have stuff to say, but you can't. We
He's
don't
not
even
down.
have a mic. You don't have thumbs, bro. You don't have thumbs to hold the mic, buddy.
We can give him a stand.
Oh, he's upset. He's very upset, guys. I think Demi Lovato was coming out with a show, or she's working on some project with other child actors to discuss their experiences as child actors, and I think she's not just sticking to Disney. I think she's getting people
like
from
branching out.
Yeah, getting people from Nickelodeon and from
that's tea.
So that's gonna be,
Yeah. Who would you want to like hear from, like as a child?
Daniella Monet or Danielle Monet.
Child
I think.
stars. That's what I'm gonna say.
Dude, Ivy, what the? Golly.
I low key want to hear from Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Ooh.
I just want to, like, I know they like, went to school and like came back and continued their acting careers, but I wonder if like they experienced anything as like,
I don't know,
child stars from a big network like Disney.
I think if Dylan and Cole Sprouse should have a problem with anybody, it's their stylists, because some of their fits were
Otis agrees with
absolutely
that.
some of their fits were absolutely just horrendous. Like dudes were wearing like popped collars and shit. It just was bad.
No, but we were eating that shit up as kids.
Dude,
I
tried
had, like,
to
J14 magazines, and I was like, oh my god, like this is my favorite.
I tried to buy as many Go-Gurts as I could to win the Sweet Life sweepstakes.
Did anyone win that?
I don't know.
If not, that was an incredible marketing.
Incredible marketing, because I was like getting my parents to drop serious bread on all kinds of Go-Gurts and shit.
Yeah.
Go-Gurts, Danimals.
It was Danimals.
Cereals. I don't know, but I don't know. Dylan and Cole Sprouse. I would like to hear from Demi Lovato. I would like to hear from
Selena Gomez.
Miley Cyrus
That's
probably
a good
has
one.
a story to tell, because she was bred to be a child star.
Yeah.
From the age of 3, she was doing stuff. So that's, she was on Joe Rogan talking about some of her experiences, as a child and stuff, and it just seems like she has a lot to say. But speaking of child stars, did you ever like used to watch like Honey Boo Boo?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just like,
Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. That was
yeah. Because I was just thinking like,
the way I would actually sit and enjoy myself watching that show.
yeah,
Like
that show, like child reality stars, I feel like is a whole nother.
it wasn't just her. It was her whole family. Like,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can we watch something?
yeah.
I'm gonna find it.
God.
You know how like Mama June would like cook for, the whole family and stuff. Jesus.
Mama June. TLC gave us the most random content, like the most random shows.
It really did. It's like TLC, it's like I can always go there if I want to see someone addicted to
Is it
having
like
sex with their car.
My weird, is that what it's called? My strange addiction. My strange
Addiction, yeah.
addiction.
I ate that shit up.
Me too.
I liked that the guy was sexually attracted to his car.
There was one girl who would like literally eat her couch cushions.
Yeah, no, there was a girl that was addicted to spraying like Febreze in her mouth.
Or like this one girl addicted to taking sips of gasoline.
Yeah,
That was fucking foul.
dude. The doctor was like, dude, I have no idea how you're still alive. Like, just and like imagine as a doctor, like as a medical professional, you're like, just don't do this. Like, just don't. Just please. You have to like plead with them, like, please don't do this. Please don't drink gas.
Imagine
like that's such a funny.
That girl who's like eats couch cushions, like goes over to her friend's house, and like she leaves, and she just leaves like a corner empty, like missing. Oh my god! Sorry, that's just so too funny.
Okay, so like,
pull up?
so I just want us to kind of like react to this. I'm gonna put the video up on the thing, but
This rainy thing. Damn.
so this came across my YouTube page, and I clicked on it, and I was like, holy shit. Because we already talked about how we were going to be talking about like child stars and stuff.
Yeah.
And what about Honey Boo Boo? Like, we forget about Honey Boo Boo?
Yeah.
We forget about Mama June?
Mama June.
CPS should have been called for what, just simply for what she was feeding those kids. Like, holy shit. Most of their diet was butter, which is horrendous. So I just want us to react to this.
Wait, and what is this?
This is Mama June.
Yeah.
It's a short video. It's about a minute. But this is Mama June making sketty. Okay, so this is her teaching the audience how to make sketty. Okay.
Okay.
Skitty. Oh. Yeah. So I mean, we try to make other kinds of food like skitty. How many people want the ketchup and butter?
SKETTI.
So it's spaghetti noodles.
We'll go get the butter. I swear we made this butter and ketchup mix.
Butter.
Butter.
Ketchup? Did she say ketchup?
It's spaghetti noodles, butter, and
The
ketchup.
kids like the ketchup and butter, and I was raised on the ketchup and butter mix. It's an old family recipe. Don't tell nobody anything. You put a little bit of butter.
Oh Jesus. Oh, it's literally they scoop butter, put ketchup, put it in the microwave. And they ate it. Yeah, it's their dinner.
Own, top things to feed their own family. I'll feed them on about $80 a week.
They're using
And that's
ketchup
just-
as marinara sauce.
So
What?
butter, lots of butter. So if you're thinking of like a Tupperware that's like
A circle.
not a circle, I'm trying to get the size.
Like.
Okay, so like this, right? About this big. Most of that's butter. And this bitch was dumping the ketchup in there.
Squirting.
She was squirting the ketchup in there. And just was like putting it in the microwave.
She
And then
melted
just-
it and stirred it
and then she has the spaghetti noodles, puts that on the plate, puts the sauce, and that's it.
skitty.
No.
There wasn't. It was.
That's it. That's all it is.
meat.
It's just
There was meat.
no. That was a separate recipe.
Are you kidding?
So it's literally
That was a
just.
separate recipe.
What the fuck? We're talking about parents here. CPS should have been called for all that butter. I mean, that's way too much butter to be giving a kid. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I saw that and I just had to show you because I feel like.
Oh man, I used to watch that show too.
You used to watch that show?
Yeah. She had a forklift foot.
What?
So she got her foot injured in a forklift accident or something like that. Like with
What
a
was Mama June doing around a forklift?
Don't know. And she never got it checked. She never got it like looked at. She always had a sock on it. They would like go out to the pool. Her foot was always worn by a sock. I mean, she always had a sock on, like on her foot. And one episode, I think she like, they asked her, like the producers asked her, like, would you ever show it? And she did. And I think they had to blur it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think if I'm correct, if not, then they did show it and she like went to the doctor for it or something. Yeah, it was. They called it her forklift foot. I just vividly remember that.
I think it's so funny how a lot of people were like, I ain't gotta go no doctor. You crazy. But then when enough people say it and then they finally go to the doctor, they're like, Jesus Christ, you should have come immediately when this happened. It's like, this is bad. Okay, everyone's saying that's me, okay? But okay, I don't want to go to the doctor and then they're like, oh, you have cancer. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I didn't have cancer before I came to the doctor.
not how it works.
But it's like, what the
That's
fuck,
not how it
man?
works. Oh my God, your logic. That's not how it works. I didn't have cancer.
I didn't have cancer before I got
leaving
in.
with cancer.
Now
like,
I'm leaving with
what?
cancer. This is why I don't go to the doctor. What the fuck?
No. You know, I weirdly like going to the dentist. I don't like how much it costs, but
You like having stuff jammed in your mouth?
maybe.
I'm just kidding.
No. I genuinely like going to.
I don't like
just
when
thought
they
that's
put Did you ever get the molding
Yeah.
where they have all the goo and
I hated it, but like I loved getting my teeth just like cleaned, looked at. I don't know why. I know I like for a while I didn't like it because like I have a really steep jaw and like that's why I would go to the dentist. But then after like
were you like that little girl from Finding Nemo?
what little girl?
She was like, "Why are you sleeping?" Did you have all that shit on your mouth?
No, I just have a really steep jaw, and it would
A steep jaw.
Yeah, it would like sometimes.
Do you have to like
TMG? Is that what it's called?
Do you have to disclose that to your sexual partners?
I don't know. Should I?
Yeah.
Like I would.
It's like, hey, before we get into stuff, I just want you to know, I have a steep jaw.
I have a steep jaw.
What does that mean? I still don't know what that means. I just don't know how that affects
lock sometimes.
you. So sometimes you just be like,
I don't open my mouth all the way, all the time,
well,
because I'm scared
So-
it'll lock.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Could you do it now?
No.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I haven't done it in forever. Like I have never opened my mouth. I have, but like since I have, and it almost like locked, I haven't.
So you've never been scared? You've
I
never
have.
yelled? Like, ah! You have to like...
When I'm scared, I just like curl.
She's like, I immediately go into the fetal position.
Wait, like quite literally, yeah. I don't.
Hey man, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should get into our highs, lows, and buffaloes
You
for the
think?
week.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do first? The lows?
Yeah, let's get the lows out of the way.
Okay. Well, the lows were the queen died. That was one of them. But wait. Before, I forgot to do this.
Wait, the tweets.
I know I forgot to do this
Okay.
earlier, but
So Twitter popped off when it came to.
you guys need to fucking chill. You
came
guys
to the
can't take
queen
anything
dying.
seriously. Jesus Christ, this is a woman that has passed. This is a piece of royalty that has passed. You guys need to chill. You need to calm down.
Oh my god.
Calm down.
Can we talk about how like
But yes, this shit was funny as hell.
the
And I'm gonna read them.
the UK people? I think some of them were like offended.
I'm
Like-
sure they were. I would be offended too.
I would. Yeah.
I mean, not really. I don't care that much. Just
Oh
gonna
my
be
god.
honest.
It was just the tweets were just so.
Wait. Okay, so here's the queen, and I'll put all this up. Oh, I can't do this one.
Oh, the tweet deleted.
Oh, it got deleted.
The queen redeploying.
Someone said the queen redeploying after she wins her gulag.
What was the video?
I don't know.
It was a video of a. It was a video of she was an old woman.
I gotta find
skydiving.
it. I gotta
Yeah, it was
find
a video of an old woman skydiving, and someone used that and used the caption like the queen when she wins her gulag or
So
something.
this is Queen Elizabeth running into XXX in hell.
Oh my god.
This is Diana's ghost in Lizzie's room. The fucking guy's dying in the background.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's fucking funny. No, I'm putting the video on the feed.
No, like so we won't get like
Oh, okay,
striked.
yeah. What's this one? From America's Next Top Model. Oh my god, there is no caption. It's just a video.
Just a video. Oh my
So
god.
I sent this one, but it's because I'm like super dark. Someone said, I just watched them take all of Queen Elizabeth's corgis out of Buckingham Palace and shoot them execution style out back.
Sad face.
They did a sad face. Holy shit, guys. And then this is I think this is both of ours all-time favorite right here. King Bob!
That's all the caption is.
King Bob!
Everyone cheering.
He is our new king.
Wait, can you play it one more time?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
King Bob!
I love that so much.
Oh my god, dude. So that's yeah. Y'all don't know how to act. You know, we don't know how to act as a society nowadays.
Oh
you know,
my
if
god.
we take these serious situations and just turn them into complete jokes, which is awesome, and we should definitely keep doing it. So keep it up, guys. So highs, lows, and buffaloes. What was your low? You want to start with your low?
I don't know my low. I'm gonna be honest.
You can just say it if you want. If you don't want to, then we.
No. Because it's a good low, but it's like also kind of like.
Okay, so.
It can be a low.
So we want to thank you guys for supporting us. First of all, you guys are awesome. One of our videos, actually, a lot of our videos blew up on TikTok and on Instagram. One of our videos on TikTok that we posted got 1.2 million views, and that's weird. You know, for a couple reasons. We set out to make this podcast, and we obviously set out to be successful with the podcast. We did not think that before
Episode 2
episode 2 even came out, we would have a video go completely viral. No one prepares you for that. No one prepares you to go viral. There's no school that you can go to. They don't teach that shit in school, even though they probably should, because the internet's pretty much taking over. No one prepares you for that. So we, I feel like most people, didn't really know how to react to what was going on. And a lot of people don't understand what it really means to go viral. What it means to go viral is that you are now bigger than yourself. You are no longer just you. You are simplified into a small, short clip.
Yeah.
And that clip is then viewed by millions of people. 1.2 million, not millions.
Had to add the point 2.
I had to add the point 2 because it's important.
Flex.
And that is really strange. And like I said, no one prepares you for what that really means, right? And like I said, what that means is you taking a conversation that we are 2 people, we are 4 people in this room, 2 people on camera. We upload this, and we are now no longer 2 people in this room. It's almost like we are amongst the millions of people watching.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they are made to feel like they're part of us, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also sometimes bad.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some comments that were made on our post that were super uninviting or uninvited. We didn't ask for any of that, right? And they were all super misogynistic, super degrading towards women, and
Definitely not a slay.
not a slay. Misogyny is not a slay. Never will be a slay. Never has been a slay. And I just want to say real quick to all of you who may have commented that degrading shit, and to all you misogynists out there, I sincerely invite you to go fuck yourself. I mean, I was scrolling through these comments, looking at these profile pictures, and these dudes, by what they're saying, I already knew what kind of person they were. I knew they were laying in their bed in their 20-somethings alone, maybe 30-somethings, maybe 40-somethings, alone, nobody to love them. They, which in turn, they have no love for anybody. They're sitting alone in their tighty-whities, laying in their bed, probably didn't brush their teeth. They got stinky breath. They probably are living with their mom.
I just know their tidy whities have skid marks.
Their tidy whities for sure have skid marks. Sitting there commenting some random shit on our video. And it's like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, you fucking loser. Like I'm looking at these profile pictures and I'm like, holy crap. Like there was dudes in there that were blaming their entire previous marriage on our clip.
Yeah.
They were using our clip to define what went wrong with their marriage.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what went wrong with your marriage? Do you think that what we were saying in our clip is truly what went wrong? Or did you not maybe touch your wife enough? Did you not maybe have the ability to get hard anymore? Did you maybe not have the ability to communicate with your wife? Was it really her fault? Was it really her problem?
I can find it for him.
Find what?
The spot. I'll find it.
Aisa will get will steal your wife. Aisa will get the job done. The job that you couldn't get done.
Right.
So come onto our page again. Comment that shit again. It's super indicative of the person you are, which is a fucking loser, okay? To any misogynist out there, sincerely, go fuck yourself. I hope you fucking die. Don't degrade women. It's not cool. It's never been cool. It never will be cool. Don't fucking use our platform to hype yourself up and give yourself reasons as to why women don't love you. They are not the problem. You are the problem.
You are absolutely clearing right now.
So that happened,
literally.
right? So I just had to say that because honestly, like, they're commenting on our video. They're giving us the engagements. We hit the 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Their comment meant nothing.
In the end, we have the bag.
In the end, we have the bag. It's like all those people in the 90s that were burning NWA records. They bought the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they bought the records.
Getting the money.
They bought the records to burn the records. You paid for the record. You gave them the money.
Commenting gave us that engagement, you know, like it put that on other people's For You pages. Like,
we hit the 1 million.
woo.
And they're still sitting in their bedrooms, lying down alone in their skid mark underpants at their mom's house. So please, if you're going to comment something like that, if you think you're going to comment something like that, just don't. Just don't. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. On the flip side, there were people in our comments asking where they can find the full episode.
Right. And
there
leaving
were
comments on our YouTube videos too.
Leaving
like,
comments on our YouTube videos.
keep it up.
Hey guys, I found you on TikTok. Keep it up. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And never in a million years did we ever think that would happen before episode 2.
Yeah.
There were people that followed. There were people that went to our other videos and liked our other videos. So to those people, I just want to say thank you. We both want to say thank you.
Quite literally, yes. Thank you.
We are on episode 3 now. And we hope to do many episodes of this podcast. We honestly hope that that's not our last 1 million viewed video.
It's not.
It's not going to be. I'm going to be honest with you because another one of our videos just hit above 100K. So thank you guys for your support and stuff. But if you're gonna try to comment something mean, just think twice about it and just don't. And if you do, I will fucking annihilate you in the comments. I will annihilate
1v1
you.
me and COD. No, just kidding.
We will make a segment where I will break down by username each of their comments, and I will fucking annihilate you. So don't do it.
I think I have a screenshot of just a disgusting comment. I don't know if I should read it.
You should read it, just so that they can know.
It's
what a
I don't know.
disgusting
I hope I
comment
didn't
is.
delete it because
Who'd you send that to?
no one. I just kept it.
You just. Oh.
Look, right here. You want to read it?
Yeah. So DEEKAY_426
No, the whole
DK
username.
underscore 426. You fuck. Commented, trust me, my girl. Ain't like that it took years to mold my girl into the woman she is today. But remember, we have to mold them into what we like.
Yeah, he said,
I know for a fact
yeah.
that he's being 100% serious when he says he molded a girl. This girl of his is 110% made out of clay. Like, he actually molded this girl. There's no way she's a real person. And honestly, I feel really bad for that girl if she is real. Women don't have to feel like a person should fall in love with a person in their entirety and for who they are. If you can't mold someone to be who you want them to be, they're going to be what they are regardless. But you can fall in love with them as they are, and if you're not in love with them as they are, then fucking move on.
Yeah.
There's no molding women.
There was also a comment that, like, she's never going to get a man with that mentality. I'm like, that's the point. I don't want a man.
She loves pussy. She doesn't like men. There were comments that said that we're not going to make it.
Shit.
That you'll never love me.
Fuck.
So
I'm so sorry you had to hear it from them.
unfortunately, it ain't gonna work out between us.
Sorry.
According to the comments,
They
don't ship us. We're not shippable.
The ship is not. It's sinking. Quite literally.
So that was a low.
That
That was a low, and that was
pretty
a
low.
low for both of us, because, like I said, no one prepares you for that. So, that's just it's just something that happened, and it's something that it was a lesson, and it was a lesson to be learned, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
In
That's
the end,
perfectly fine.
though,
In the end, we still got the bag.
I was about to say we have a million views.
And what's really cool is, like, those million views aren't going anywhere.
We have an
They're not-
Instagram Reels video that's still popping off.
Yeah,
Like-
that one's gonna hit 1 million. So we're probably gonna hit 1 million on Instagram too, which is nuts. And honestly, there's not as many degrading comments, but there's comments like women with, like, the teacup. I'm just like, shut the hell up.
I know that's so
Like,
stupid.
Don't just move on,
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, so that was definitely a low. So that was both of our lows. What is your high for the week?
Honestly, my high was probably getting picked up from Austin and going to Buc-ee's. I know that's so random.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think that would be your high.
I think it's because, like, our talk in the car. I kind of just, like, needed that, And then we, like, got down at Buc-ee's and got, like, a shit ton of snacks.
Shout out Buc-ee's. If
Boosies.
if anyone at Buc-ee's or that works at Buc-ee's could maybe sponsor this podcast.
Hashtag ad. I mean, we didn't go to Buc-ee's because then we're not sponsored. So
We're not sponsored.
So
But
we didn't
did
go to
Buc-
Buc-ee's. We didn't go to Buc-ee's, but we went to Buc-ee's. No,
They make a mean chicken fajita burrito.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't have thought that would be the case, but god damn.
Their brisket sandwiches are fucking.
I've never had their brisket sandwiches.
They're
I might
so
get them
good.
today. I
would
got their beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Thinly sliced peppered beef jerky from Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Oh, something that happened when we were at Buc-ee's is I forgot to tell you guys. I was, like, filling up my icy, and you know how, like, you're supposed to put the lid on the icy first?
Yes.
And then stick it in the thing?
Yes, that way it rises
then
all the way to the top. Yes.
So I did that, but I didn't do it, like, all the way. It didn't go, like, all the way in the thing.
Yeah.
And some people were walking by me, and I, like, hit it, and it just splashed all over them. And they were like, ah! But, like, I don't think they spoke English, so they didn't tell me anything. But I was like, and I just kept going.
Yeah, I think that was my high. Just going to Buc-ee's, getting a bunch of shit, then coming back and watching movies.
Yeah.
That was fun.
This was a really fun weekend.
Yeah.
It was chill, but it was fun.
Comic-Con as well, 100% fun.
Yes, we went to Comic-Con.
But I think
it was dope.
it was just more what I needed. I guess.
That makes sense. That's cool.
Especially because I just worked so much. Like I didn't. I hadn't allowed myself to just like breathe.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I needed.
Day jobs are tough.
Yeah, the check was fat, but.
I would say my high. Well, I had a lot of highs. That was definitely a high.
Yeah.
That was fun. I really liked Comic-Con.
We went to Comic-Con. It was really fun.
I got these pops, and yes, I will show you guys. So I will break down these pops. I got my Rocky pop.
People are clicking out of this.
I love Rocky, and I had to do it.
That one's so sick.
It's so sick. Look at his little bruise. Pobrecito.
Describe it for the people who are
Look at him.
watching. I mean, listening.
Okay, so for those listening, this is an awesome Rocky 1 pop. This isn't him and his American flag thing. No, I got it. This isn't him and his American flag outfit. This isn't Rocky 4. This is Rocky 1, you know? The Italian stallion, right? Actually, he wasn't even the Italian stallion yet.
He has a little bruised eye.
So I got my Rocky one, so that was really cool. You know, unfortunately, I missed out on the original line of these that were released a long time ago, but they did a 50-year anniversary Godfather run, so I got Don Vito, classic.
Can we talk about how they
my daughter to be
they
married.
literally stole that scene from Zootopia? Like that's
Okay, they didn't
that's
They didn't
so
steal
crazy.
that scene from Look, he comes with a little cat. He has a little cat, guys.
Zootopia did it first. That's what I was saying.
Look, and he's sitting on his chair. He's like, "You come to me on the day my daughter to be
Is that what
married."
the movie's called? Zootopia? Yeah, right? Yeah. I just
No, it's called The Godfather.
This one's so good.
You don't even think to call me Godfather. Anyway, so this next one is probably my favorite pop I've ever owned and probably ever will own, unless they make a pop of us.
Oh!
That would be dope. We can have that customly made, but anyways. So this one, for those of you SNL fans, Stefan.
Played by?
Bill Hader. It's Stefan. I didn't know they made this.
That's so
but they made
iconic.
it.
Wait, who else did
You
they
know
have?
Stefan, right?
Yes, I know.
Here, hold my mic. He's like, do you guys know that thing when a midget wears a fire extinguisher costume and walks into a club? Like that guy? You know that guy?
Yes. Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan.
How
And then my
cute.
wife got this one.
That one's the best one.
I would let her pee on me.
Right.
Not the pop, the real person.
This is the Scarlet Witch.
Look at that, man. Look at that detail.
AKA Wanda.
I kind of wish it was a WandaVision one, but, you know. But,
This is
yeah, we had to have her in the house because Lizzie is iconic.
so iconic.
And then the other one,
Wanda.
yeah, she kind of looks like my wife. Kind of weird. My next second favorite, most, this is probably like my second favorite pop that I've ever gotten, but McLovin.
This one is, I love this one so much because he's holding up his ID.
He's holding up his ID. Look at that.
He's holding it up. It's so cute.
That is phenomenal.
His shirt is all untucked.
It's untucked, and it's classic. You know, this is one of my favorite movies. And look at the ID.
It has it.
You can see. I don't know if you can see.
The little rainbow.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
You can see that the ID is so detailed. It has the Hawaii stuff on it because McLovin's from Hawaii. And then the last one that I got, iconic, had to get my favorite fighter in the world, Mike Tyson. Yeah. They did him dirty with that Hulu show, but I had to get it. Mike Tyson's the GOAT. I can't wait for that Jamie. It's good, but they did him dirty. I kind of feel gross watching it. They basically stole his whole life story,
Yeah.
and he's not getting a dime.
Oh.
So maybe watch that show, but maybe
Tea.
don't watch it also. So.
Yeah. Buffaloes.
Yeah, that was my high.
was a good high.
Buffalo.
This was like a show and tell for you.
Yeah. I was that kid.
I was about to say, I feel
I
like
was
you were the
that
kid who
kid.
just like went crazy in show and tell.
Hey guys, my name's Joey. Today, I bring my pet turtle, Steve.
Steve was around then?
No.
Oh.
But I would have brought him.
Yeah.
I remember I did have the idea of show and tell is so funny because it's like I never had anything to show and tell about.
I feel
so
like
I would bring like, hey guys, my parents ran out of paper towels, so I brought the little roll thing. I think it's pretty cool. Sometimes I like using it to hit my brothers.
I know for a fact one show and tell I bought like one of my Bratz dolls
think I brought like a Lego one time or something.
Legos. Oh,
I never brought anything cool. Like imagine if like a kid, like, hey guys, welcome to my show and tell. I have a, 1916 autographed Babe Ruth card, that my family has. It's like no big deal.
collectible worth $2,000.
Hey guys, welcome to my show and tell. I have an Eddie Van Halen signature signed guitar. He just brings the whole guitar and then he starts shredding. Anyway, guys, this is what I brought to show and tell. So what's your buffalo?
My buffalo. Ooh, I'm so excited for House of the Dragon.
Oh, that's tonight.
Yeah, I'm so excited for House of Dragon. I have not been able to sit down and like pay attention to a show like that in a while.
I've been watching it, and I freaking haven't been able to sit down and watch it like the way that I need to,
No,
which
you
is
need
so
to.
frustrating.
It's
but
so good. It's so
it
good.
is very good. It's very, very good. I just haven't been able to do it.
It's so good. I don't know how I feel. Like, just regular Game of Thrones did me so dirty. So I'm like,
I didn't finish it, so don't.
no, I'm not going to. I'm
on season 3.
oh
Kind of late to the party, but
of regular Game of
of
Thrones.
regular Game of
that's
Thrones,
right.
yeah.
Ugh.
People say I look like Khal Drogo.
Who?
No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry,
I'm just
not gonna
kidding.
react like that.
I'm just kidding. I no one said that.
I'm the queen. Honestly, I would sit on the Iron Throne. Like, let's be real.
The one lesson that I've gotten from watching House of Dragon is people shouldn't sit on the Iron Throne.
They really shouldn't.
They're getting too many cutsies.
Cutsies. Yeah. But
Just
I mean,
don't sit on it. It's dangerous. I mean, who thought of that? Let's make a throne made of swords.
that's so badass, though. It looks so cool.
It looks so cool.
It's so
You get too many
cool.
cutsies.
Yeah.
Especially back then, they're all getting like the Black Plague. I don't know what existed back then.
Yeah. I mean, well.
Definitely not COVID.
Oh, God.
It's so funny that like back in the olden days, if you had diarrhea, you were just done for. Like just simple diarrhea.
Yeah.
Like imagine like getting diarrhea and then having to like write out your will and stuff. You're like, oh, how does she pass? She had diarrhea. She had a tummy ache.
A tummy ache.
So she
A
passed.
stomach. My stomach hurts.
And then it's also funny how like in the olden days, if you got like a simple cold, they would be like, oh, you need to drink 3 ounces of wolf's blood to cure your cold. Or it's like if you have actually,
I'm sure that worked.
no, do you know that's how George Washington died?
Oh, shit. Never mind.
No, I'm serious. He had a sore throat. And they did like a tracheotomy or something on him when they didn't need to, and he fucking just bled out or something like that. Something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
I
you were
swear
gonna
to
say
God.
he died from wolf's blood.
No. They like cut him open and shit for like no reason. He just had or wait, hold on. He just had like
He just like slept with his mouth open. All you need to do is drink a cup of water.
no, I'm almost pretty
bad.
positive that's how he died because it was something like that to where like he didn't need to die, but he did.
Damn, so you're telling me he would still be with us today? Double homicide.
Yeah, he would be still with us today. Okay, yeah, so he had a sore throat the next evening. He complained of chest congestion but was still cheerful.
So he's
So
fine.
on Saturday, he awoke to an inflamed throat and difficulty breathing. So he ordered a doctor to remove... No! Oh my God, that's what they did. They practiced this thing called bloodletting. So the dude had a sore throat. Called the doctor. The doctor was like, we need to remove most of your blood.
Stop.
Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, they proposed a tracheotomy, and they did not do it.
Prepanoa.
So the dude had a sore throat, and they decided to drain him of nearly all of his blood because somehow that fixes the issue.
So he died from blood loss.
Yes.
Holy shit.
that's really fucking funny,
So
kind of.
bad. Oh my God.
Yeah. But hey, man, you get a sore throat in the olden days, you're fucking done for, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
You get diarrhea, you're done for. It's crazy.
nuts. What's your buffalo?
My dog, I think, like started her period. And like as a father, as a dog father, I don't know how to deal with this.
Okay.
So I'm figuring it out.
Are you gonna get her diapers?
I'm gonna get her diapers. I've had that talk with her already. So
How did it go?
it was awkward. I
course,
feel
like
like
it always
it shouldn't have came from me personally, but you know, whatever. My wife wanted me to do it. And she didn't understand.
Ivy?
Yeah. She asked me like, when am I gonna get boobies? I was like, I don't think that you will, but
yeah.
she did ask me that. So that happened. I don't know. This is an ongoing thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. This is like an issue like today.
Yeah. And she's very upset. She's like asked me to put it on Bridget Jones' Diary and shit. She wants to watch like
she wants chocolate, can't
she
have
wants
that.
like ice cream and shit, and I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So that's an ongoing thing, so stay tuned. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's episode 3 of the Agree to Disagree
Twee.
podcast. Tree
Tree
is a magic number. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's a magic number. But anyway, cue the music. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, so we can
Facebook.
hit another milli. We are not on Facebook. That is for 40-year-old white women. I'm just kidding. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that follow, and we'll see you guys next week.